What is time? Is it a clock ticking away each second? An arrow flying through each moment? Or perhaps it is sand slipping through an hourglass? What if I told you that time is a beast devouring each second of our lives? Imagine, if you will, entropy taking physical form, not a figment of imagination, but a creature, a fundamental force of the natural universe, manifest as a beast known as the chronophage. We, the guardians of the sacred timelines, once studied this entity with reverence. We hoped to reason with it, to find a way to coexist. We were fools. Entropy, by its very nature, cannot be reasoned with, nor can it be contained. In our desperation, we made a grim and fateful pact. To save one timeline, another must be sacrificed. Thus, the once peaceful and scholarly Guardians are in a war for survival. A war where the stakes are the very existence of entire timelines. Each of us embarks on a perilous journey throughout time and space, seeking heroes to defend our realms. These heroes, drawn from different eras and worlds, are not chosen by chance. They are beings forged by their own triumph, individuals of exceptional courage and skill. These champions now face the ultimate test, to stand against the chronophage and protect the very fabric of existence. The battlefield in this war is as fluid as time itself. It is an ever-shifting landscape influenced by the flux of temporal currents. One moment the heroes might find themselves amid the ruins of a lost civilization. The next, a sprawling futuristic cityscape. Now it is your turn to join this timeless struggle and to write your chapter in this endless saga.
Hi there, my name is Kronenberg and welcome to my channel. This is a game review of the demo of Eon Rush, E-O-N, Rush. It's a co-op, well I'm going to play it single player, ARPG. I've never played an ARPG, I've played an RPG, so there we go. The developer and publisher is Eon Rush Studios. It hasn't come out yet, somebody's actually asked me to do a game review of it, so this is a pre-release game, so hence there's no reviews, no price or anything. The single player and co-op says full controller support, so I'm going to have a go with mine. And it says, I'm going to scroll down, obviously it's still TBD, so it just says requires a processor. So if you've got a computer you can run it. Eon Rush is a co-op ARPG with 20-minute competitive runs. Evolve your build mid-run, unleash decisive power spikes and chain synergies to climb global leaderboards. No 100-hour grind required, thank God. Master heroes from across the eras and conquer brutal gauntlets and colossal bosses together. So, let me go to my timer here. I didn't set my timer going, damn it. Let me just set it up here. I normally have it up for half an hour, so there we go. Yeah, that'll do. So, some people have said that demos takes ages to start up. Yeah, it did on the first go. I tried again and then it was okay. It just zipped in quite quickly. I've left the intro in, as you can see. The intro is a little video. It's quite long, but it's quite nice to actually understand what's going on. So you can skip it by pressing escape or any key like I did by mistake when I was trying to get into the game. to get into the options is escape from here, which normally you would have it up here, but I suppose that's a little bit different. So the audio settings, all these are up. I'm going to be putting this around about here. Obviously I'm recording, so that's why I pop them down. There we go. Input settings, if you're using the keyboard, there you go. So I'm assuming it's using the mouse as well. I'm going to, like I say, use the gamepad, and it seems to be the A, X, Y, and B, so there's none of this fiddling around with different combos and stuff. It looks like it's just those letters. And then the RT and the RB, so they're all on the right hand side. Interact doesn't seem to have anything, which is a bit confusing. And I don't know what this is. Toggle call down menu, so there you go. Press backspace to go back out. Graphics, well, I've left this all as is. I've not touched any of this. So this as is it is. It's kind of weird, it's behind the scenes, but there you go. And then I'm going to click backspace, press escape to come back out. So you can change your hero here. Oh, look at this! I can be Fallen Snow, Fen, Karana. The audio didn't kick in then for a second. So this is the QWE. I assume this is the A, X, Y, and B thing. Also here on the controller. And oh yeah, that was it. The default one's A, and then X, Y, B, which will be this, and this, and then this one is the RT. Is it RT? Yeah, the RT. I had to look at my controller. I never use it. So we can be having a sword. Does it tell you anything when you hover over these things? Oh, it does. Okay, hang on a second. So like I said, this is a demo of a game. As you know, I play a lot of demos. It's the best way to, I've said this many times, if ever you've got a game that you're very curious about buying, it could be a 50p game or a £50 game or whatever, if they have a demo, play them. Unless you know what the hell a game is. If you know and you're like, oh, I know what this game is, it's fine. I'm going to go for this dude. Oh no, I'll tell you what. Oh no, I'll do that. I'll be him. Okay. Items. Yeah, like I say, just get a demo. Just try it. If it's free, you might as well. Change the hero. Obviously, these are my achievements. Vault. So I have different levels to go for, I assume. Level 1. I can change, so I've got damage reduction temporarily. I can have... Okay, so I assume you need to get these. Leaderboards, well, there they all are. I don't know who these people are. I mean, pretty impressive they're all the Steam people. There you go. And quests, well, there we are. There's your progression. So that's kind of cool. So you've got these kind of things. You've got those kind of things. So let's go to the lobby. We're going to be doing... Obviously, there's me, and I can invite people in, but I'm not gonna. So can I do a single player? I don't turn the audio back up, did I? Is that quit? I think that's quit. Okay, let's use my keyboard, my controller to turn my audio up in my eardrums. If I use the controller, I need to set my chair up a bit differently. Alright, this is me. I'm using my little stick thing. And this is A. That's A. Shit. Oh, it's just stuck there for me for a second. It just left one. I don't know what. Yeah. What the hell was that? Oh, it's just froze. Hello? Okay, I've just frozen the game. Is the music still on? Alright. Hello? Oh. Okay, I'm going to have to come out and come back in. Sorry about this. Right, I'm back. It froze on me completely. I'll try the other one now. Don't know what happened to it. It just literally froze on me. I tried to click that. I don't know what I did. I just moved to the right and then it just went, oh, I'm sorry, you're having problems. I don't know what this means. Oh, it's done it again. Right, I'm going to give you my... Basically, I'm using a controller, and as soon as I move, there's something buggy. I don't know what it is, but if I do something like, I mean, I'm not doing any combos or anything. I just press the B button and the Y button, as in the controller, to move, and then it just completely froze on me. And this is where I am now. So I don't know what it is that's there's something buggy there. Let's try it without. I'll try it again, but I'll use the keyboard. Right. So I'm going to try. There was also, I'm just reading here in the discussions, because obviously people have posted some stuff up about the game. Okay. Yeah, I'm just reading some comments. Okay. Right. So let's. I can't remember what the keys were for the keyboard, so just bear with me a second. Left mouse button. Q, W, E, and R. Interact is F. Okay. U and R. Q, U, E, and R. And space. It's a little bit weird. I would say if you're a keyboard player, using... Hang on, we'll try and do it, but your fingers don't tend to do this kind of thing. I've just done all this, but I'm gonna go for Q and I'm gonna go for W. Right, I don't know what that means because I haven't got a clue. How do I move? At least I died. I was trying to do... Oh, hello. It's... Right, bear with me a second. The reason why I'm... moving's hard with a controller without a keyboard, because you have no like you have to use right click, right mouse button to move. I'm not used to it, so just bear with me a second. E. What the hell is that? Oh no, 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 not again! Okie dokie, I'm going to give you my feedback. Now, I don't know if the reason why it's freezing is because I'm recording. If that's the case, then you might want to sort that out, because there might be people who do want to record this for videos, but I'm pretty sure it's not, because I've seen on your YouTube channel, I think, that you've got some videos. I don't know what it is. The gameplay itself feels good. I know some people saying, "Oh, the games are clunky." It's not. So I'll go through the good points and the bad points. So the good points for me, the controller is easy to use. In fact, that's easier to use than the keyboard. I would say, because the keyboard, you have, it's not the WSA and D that everyone's so used to. It's use the right mouse button to move, because it doesn't tell you this anywhere. So in the options, it doesn't tell you use the right mouse button. Hang on, where is it? It doesn't tell you to use the right mouse button to move. So here it would be nice if there was a to move right mouse button, because I was basically stationary. I was like, how the hell do I move? I was obviously WSA and D don't work, because W is an ability. But you use the W button, the right mouse button, to click to where you're going, and click to where you're going, or you just keep your finger on it and you can move around. So that's how you do it there. Obviously, left mouse button is shoot, and then the abilities, the Q, W, E, and R. Now, most people, without being cruel, tend to only have the fingers for Q, W, and E if they're gonna, and R is like something they may just touch. Spacebar, I would say, is probably going to be something a bit more. Maybe in a weird way, if the keys were WSA and D for the keyboard, that might work for the abilities, because most gamers know them keys off by heart, unless you play a game that doesn't have them. But most gamers know WSA and D, and they could happily just press them for the abilities. So you could have A is Q, for example. W is still W, S will be E, and D will be R. So you just change the input keys. So that could be quite a simple thing. I don't know, because I don't do programming. So the abilities themselves, when I was with this little lass, it was quite good. With the dude, I couldn't seem to change anything, because I was too busy trying to figure it out on the keyboard, on the controller. The controller, in my mind, was smoother, because you didn't have to use the right mouse button. Obviously, you got a controller, so you just move the little stick around and away you go to your heart's content, wiggling around, and it's so much easier, because all the console keys are right next to each other. So it's the same sort of thing as the WSA and D. They're all right next to each other. You can easily click them. So that was quite good. It did freeze on me, and I don't know why. Like I say, I'm not recording with any huge software. I don't have a massive computer that's, costs 20 grand a piece. I mean, I wish I did, but I don't. But I can play modern games, I have no issues. So I don't know what it was. I was doing fine, as you probably saw in my videos, and then I just froze. And even when I changed to just the keyboard, I was better at it. Don't get me wrong, it didn't freeze until I started to do some sort of like a quick movement to try to counteract something, and that's when it jammed. So I had to Alt-Tab and come out of it. But the controls for what I played was fine with the controller, more so than the keyboard, I would say. But obviously you give the option, so for those people that haven't made the game, probably go for the controller if you've got one. I like the fact that you can change your hero to be all these. These are the ones coming soon. You got these here, which they're very nicely drawn, very nicely done. Look at this. At least you can read this. Some people write this in some weird font your eyeballs will just give up. But I like this. You've got all these different things here. That's your primary one, which would be your left. And that was quite good. I kind of enjoyed doing that with the... what was it? There was one that you fired, and they were just constantly just firing down at one spot. So if you've got a boss or something, pop that on, and they just keep constantly bombing while you go and kill the other things. So I think that's kind of cool. The leaderboards and the quests and all this business. Do I get anything in here? I don't think I did. Did I get any quests? No. I wouldn't have got any. I don't think because the game kept crashing. Oh no! I defeated. Is that right? I defeated Kronenberg. No, that don't make any sense. I've only done it for. Anyway, maybe I did. But yeah. Like I say, the game's nice. The intro at the very beginning is very good. It's about a 20-minute video. Well, not 20-minute video. It's quite a long video. It's quite nice to have at the front. So watch that. Gives you a bit of insight. The whole game's fine. It's just the freezing. Just for me, there's just the freezing, obviously, because that's a big issue with any game. And if you are a keyboard player, my suggestion, although you don't have to, is the Q, W, E, and R keys are quite. The normal player would probably do Q, W, and E. I mean, even if tab was there, but you wouldn't click tab because you're going to come out of the game. But Q, W, and E, so our W, S, A, and D would be so much easier because you could just, because they're right. Every gamer knows them. Unless you do hidden object games, then you don't. But yeah, there you go. That's my game review. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed watching the game review of the demo of Eon Rush. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me your thumbs up if you like this video. Leave a comment. I would say leave a comment below if you've played this game, but it hasn't come out yet. You may have played the demo, but if you haven't, be warned that it still hasn't been released. So it could change. As they always say, it's like an early release game, early access. Some things may change. Hopefully not, because the qualities of all these characters and the bits running around are very good. And the fact that they all just appear, like you see them appear and you think, they're going to appear over here. Now that's when I did a full 360 and that's when it froze on me. It was like, nuts. You can invite players and stuff like this. So yeah, I think it's got good promise. Not something I would normally play, but you never know. I don't normally play RPG kind of things. So I assume this is why it's called an A RPG. It's called action, is it? I don't know. I haven't got a clue. Is it an ARPG? I can't remember what I said it was. Yeah, so maybe A stands for action, because RPG is normally just walking around, isn't it? Asking people questions. So there we go. Okay, well, thank you and goodbye.